Good time zones, everybody, and welcome. We have made it to Tuesday. Fear the Tuesday. Fear the power of this fully unencumbered Tuesday. Or at least, you know, fear the power of karma. Hi, karma. I hope everybody is doing well. We have made it. We are back here on the Madness World, on Gordonstein, trying to figure out what the heck we're doing, because, to be honest, my brain is sitting in a corner, fnirbling repeatedly, having spent time trying to figure out stuff in the background. Welcome in to Blast Jordan and Frauke and Tor, who all got here before the parade of bots. Yay, parade of bots. Parade of bots. Parade of bots. Parade of bots. Parade. Now it's raining on my parade of bots. How dare it? I mean, really. Then all of the scurrying began. Ritsu, welcome in as well. True Purple, welcome in. Let's see. Sin Lily, good to see you. Oh, I love that spinning heart from Lenahan. Nice. Kel, Chaos Twin, welcome in. And Rice Ball Sweet Soup. That sounds like it might be quite nice. Pretty full after your Yang Mail. I have probably butchered that in terrible form. Yang Mail? Nope, still can't figure out how to pronounce it. Sin Lily, however, is on a 70 stream streak, running away from the Merry White House bot and managing to escape. 5-4. Woohoo! Kel is putting blankets on their bed for extra coziness. I'm sure that the Merry White House bot has a few of those to steal. Raven, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Frauke on a 420 stream streak. Oh my. And escaping. 3 escapes to 8 catches, though. My word. Those numbers. Karma seems eager to give me a piece of their mind. I have just existed. I mean, Karma always wants to give me a piece of their mind. Welcome in, Fair. Welcome in, Fair. Yay, honey hot chocolates. Somebody's been to Hotel Chocolat and gotten this season's limited edition, haven't they, Tor? You call that as a parade of bots, but what do you call a parade of tops? A fashion show. Duh. Yep. Starts a massive fireworks display and flies off. Raven on a 550 stream streak, and the fireworks display was not enough. But it's even. 5 all. 5 to Raven, 5 to the Merry White House bot. Yang Mayon is Korean noodle with black bean soup. Ooh, that sounds nice. Hunter, welcome in. 2 of 3. Yes, Tor. Hunter, welcome in. What about a parade of aha? Yes, look after yourself there, Tor. Right. I've caught up with chat. Well, that was easy. Trying to stay awake for the last 20 minutes. It's the first 20 minutes of stream. I'm sure we can cause mayhem, chaos, and all sorts of things. Some of which might even begin with an M. That would be the mayhem part. Extra espresso shots. Oh no. Also, welcome into Glam Pixie, who is over in Discord. I should say that as well. And I've seen Shadow Sky's bats weeping into their wallet. Which sounds like it's a really weird thing to say, but hey. So, hashtag free pixie. Right, I would like... Oh, hey, that's exactly the right amount of wool. I want 8 beds. And 24... No, I'm not going to go with all grey. All grey? That sounds like something from somebody who's... Let's add some... let's add some black. Yeah, that's 8. Today is the full moon day of the first month in Lunar New Year, so we celebrate with rice balls and sweet soup. Oh, that's an interesting piece of information. And on a day where we have a lunar eclipse. Woo! It's a... What the heck is... I saw this one mentioned earlier. Does anyone know what a worm moon is? Because I'm sure I saw that on an article... on an article describing the eclipse. And I've never heard of a worm moon. Elkhorn, welcome in. Ginger, welcome in. Kel Birdie setting off the confetti cannon legally and then legging it. Run away! And managing to distract the Mary Whitehouse bot. Worm moon equals full moon of March. Interesting. I did not know that one, Hunter. Thank you. And thank you, Tor, for checking it as well. That is useful to know. I should have had a look at it myself. But hey, why Google when I can actually ask chat to Google for me? They have all kinds of weird names for full moons that occur at odd times, or with odd spacings, or in a certain time of the month, or in Mercury rising, or just when confetti gets thrown into the air and the Mary Whitehouse bot gets distracted. Oops, I completely failed to pay attention to the Pokemon in chat. Whoopsie. Alternate names: Lenten, Crow, Crust, Chased Sugar, and Sap. Is that types of moon, or types of Pokemon that have escaped it? Because both sound valid. Whee! Come fly with me as I trash into a cave. Trash? Trash in a cave. It's trashy. Trashy. The all-powerful trash heap. Beware the Fraggles. Now bring me a radish. I don't know. I never knew in the first place. The full moon in October belongs to me, Hunter's Moon. Yay, Hunter's Moon. Yeah. I go with... No. Yeah, why not? Let's give them mangrove trapdoors for the bed ends this time round. Sorry, Ginger. Which squish did I get there? A sporran full of baby haggisi. Oh, goodness. That poor sporran. Those poor baby haggisi being in a sporran. Thank you for the squish, Ginger. Oh, here we go. How does the astronaut cut his hair on the moon? Eclipse it. Oh, good lord. No, that's an interesting question. Oh, train of thought. So when we see the moon being eclipsed, it's a lunar eclipse. Because it's the moon disappearing because the sun is eclipsed. Because the giant picture of haggis posted by James May. Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry. If you're on the moon and it's an eclipse, is that a solar eclipse because the moon, because the Earth is blocking out the sun? It's a solar eclipse on the moon, isn't it? You know, these questions and more will absolutely make no sense at all. Teehee. Yeah, here. And... Ooh, careful, Blast. You're actually suggesting I might actually be making sense there. Solar eclipses on the moon happen between when the planet Earth passes in front of the sun and blocks its light. So, yeah, it's a solar eclipse. Yep, okay. So, yes. Woohoo! I might be making sense. We're all doomed. Scotsman has started stream and is making sense already. Oh no! How dare he! How dare he! How very daring! We have a Scotsman making sense. Well, doomed. Doomed, I tell ya. Particularly if I put a trapdoor where I'm meaning to put a bed. Let's try that again. My theme song should be Stop Making Sense by Talking Heads. Yeah, sounds about right. Mia Kula, welcome in. Making sense? Is this the Twilight Zone? Since we're talking about lunar and solar eclipses, and that can cause it to feel like Twilight, I guess it is the Twilight Zone. Scotsman controls the horizontal. He controls the vertical. He does not control the squirrels. We're all doomed. You feel like that would have been? Operative word is usually. Oh no, he's making sense. Who controls the diagonal? We don't talk about diagonally. You end up in some very strange places if you go diagonal alley. Diagonal alley? Midna, welcome in. Can I place this block? Yes. Woohoo. Okay, we have 8 beds. That's a start. We have beds. Woohoo! We have beds. 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 Beds, I tell you. Beds. I'm not losing it. I'm not losing it. I'm not losing it anymore. Talking of beds, time for your nap. All beds are off. Oof. Ow. Imagine if walking diagonally in Minecraft would randomly teleport you between dimensions or something. I'm not allowed to be teleported between places in Minecraft. It's bad enough going between the places that I get to on foot by flying or on horseback. Look after yourself, Ginger, and have a good nap. Okay, where were we? Why were we? And what were we? What were we? What were we? Why worry? Beef nibbled. No, that's my growth. That goes in here. Don't worry. Beef nibbled. Beef nibble. Beef nibble. Let's go for some dark shells. I don't know what's going on anymore. But hey, it's an average day in stream. It's a beautiful day in the streamerhood. In the streamerhood. In the streamerhood. It's a beautiful day in the streamerhood. And Scotsman's fnabbling all the way. Speaking of beds, coziness achieved with extra blanket, which is really nice after the ridiculous summer heat. Yay! What was I thinking? Oh yes, I did post a message into Discord announcement stream earlier, because this month is going to be confusing for people. Probably me. There are several clock changes this month. I know that North America, notably US and Canada, but certainly quite a few other countries in that region, all change clocks this Sunday. Therefore, next Monday's stream will seem like it's at the wrong time for you lot. Yeah, we're entering jet lag month. So, next Monday will seem weird. Yep. Things then change again on the 29th of March, where Europe and a few other countries all change their clocks on the 29th, which will mean that we all get confused even further, and stream will be shifting all around for everybody, pretty much, because I'm in one of those countries, unless you're in the same time zones. And then on the first Sunday of April, which I think is the 5th, Australia, some of, changes as well. So more daylight savings, although in their case they're getting out of daylight savings and entering into chilly months. So yes, all of that is noted in Twitch. All of that is noted in Discord. So if stream appears to be starting at entirely the wrong time, it's probably not my fault. 5th of April, yes. Okay, thank you for confirming that, Kel. I had a feeling I was somewhat close to the right time zone frame. Thumbfnably. I have not a clue why I'm singing this fnabble. Time zone switch. People who do DST will be confused. People who don't do DST will be confused because people who are in DST are shifting around. We shift around, shift around the clock. We shift around, shift around. Yeah, I can tell it's Tuesday, can't you? Definitely Scott's fault. How dare you not ensure stream starts at the same time as normal for everybody? Causality be damned. I nearly misread that as casualty be damned. And I was left thinking, but I don't watch Casualty. Can't stand that TV series. They still make that? You know, I haven't the foggiest, but if they do, they probably blow up that hospital at least once every year. And I have an off by one error. Apparently BC and Alberta will be changing for the last... Yeah, I saw that as well, Raven. Somebody somewhere is actually pondering common sense. How dare they? How very dare they? Actual sensible planning of time zones. I mean, really. You vote for all the world to return to GMT and just stick with it. I'd like the world to be on GMT and have a happy time zone. And everybody knows quite where the clocks are going, Fnubble. Hey, Elkhorn. They're going. I'm a little bit confused, but how would I notice there's a difference to that? They keep promising the end of daylight savings, but the EU can't can't decide whether we'll live in winter or summer. Yeah. And of course, the UK is just going to be the decay and sit in a corner and go, hey, we used to be important. But that's politics, and I'm not veering into politics. However, what I will veer into is we have a Pokemon in chat. It is a Ladybar. It's a... it might be useful. Math Girl! Math Girl! Welcome in, Math Girl. Oh, for those wondering, yes, my day was existing. My day was existing. My week at work is going to probably fnurble my brain heavier than usual. So the mayhem levels in stream might be cranked up a little bit as the week progresses. Oh, Hail Hydrate! Hail Hydrate! Thank you. My day was existing. Do my other days just not exist? Yes, tomorrow is very ephemeral, and yesterday is already gone. Oddly enough, most days exist. I'm not sure about February 29th. I don't know. Pretty sure every day in the week is just Monday. But tomorrow I have an all-day workshop. Yay, me! Looking forward to that, yin. And even better, the first half of the day is personality testing discussions. Yay, we get to find out what the 12 squirrels' personality is. The squirrel's personality test has been done. Whee! Today certainly felt like Monday 2 Electric Boogaloo. Are you sure that's not Monday 2 Fnurbling Boogaloo? Boogaloo? Boogaloo. What the heck is a Boogaloo? I want some more chiseled bookshelves. Why do I not have more chiseled bookshelves? Why do I not have a decent supply of chiseled bookshelves? Oh yes, this world doesn't have a bamboo farm that's automated and cranking out all the useful things yet. Where, oh where, shall we put an automated bamboo farm? Time to build Himmelsby! No. God, no. I'm not... I don't want to... Nah. We are not getting distracted by Himmelsby yet. We still have... we still have Jurassic World to get back to. Oh, yes. Train of thought. I have one. What if we add one day a week back in Jurassic World? See me, Elkhorn. We're not getting back to that for a while, Raven. Did I just... I've forgotten how to make shelves. That's the way. That's the bunny. I was gonna build the bamboo farm at the Frozen Archive, wasn't I? Oh, Fnurbles. Dag Fnurble it. I even started thinking about it and started mining it out, didn't I, Raven? Dag noble it. One of these things is not like the others. One of these things is Scotsman's brain. One of these things is Scotsman's brain, and none of it's working ever again. I can see myself ending up with multiple bamboo farms now. See Me seems to be a variant of whichever thing looks at the introvert, extrovert, creative thingy type fnurbeling, and it just applies colours. So instead of being INPT or whatever the fnurbeling set of things is, you get to be green, yellow, blue, purple, red thingy. Because everybody wants to be a colour, and everybody's colour will make no sense. Yep. Right, I'm gonna put one of those there for a minute, and one there. Some mangrove signs with no lettering on them. Thank you very much. And since I don't want to put lettering on them, I'm going to do that. Had to do one of those personalities during it. Can't for life. Oh, you remember what you got, which just goes to prove it's all fnurbled. How is not one of those the way around I want it? It's a table. I don't like it. You see, that used to be a lovely table design. And I absolutely used to love it, but now I don't. And I hate the fact that I don't love it anymore. Right. It's annoying. It's not fair. The nice table... No, that's not what I was trying to do. The nice table designs are no longer nice. Oh, it's dark upside. Upside? Upside what? Upside the head. Oops, upside the head. It said, oops, upside the head. Don't mind me. Those have a very solid workbench feel to them. I do like that. That's nice. I need a pile of thingamies and a whole heap of Hoojima flips. And then all sorts of decorations to go on those. And I know exactly what I mean, even if I can't explain it. What did I mean by thingamies? Oh yes, campfires. I still wanted a few more of those. And I don't have any item frames. That's not helpful. Alright, let's put those back because they're no good. Oh, the madness of the Scotsman brain is here. Inside your stream. There it is. Campfires. That's what I was looking for. I don't want spruce trapdoors, but I would like to have some spruce signage. And is that all I've got by way of spruce signage? 6. If I do 6, that's like 2, 5, 6, 4. I need about 10. So let's make 3 more. So allowing for the complete and utter mayhem that's going on in my head, how is everybody else's day going? Are you managing to be sane, chat? Are you? Are you really? Sane? No. Haha. Chemical delivery day. Ooh, lovely. Are you still having to carry that up? Ridiculous numbers of steps from the delivery point blast. Because that sounds exhausting. Spring sprung early, but evenings are still icy cold. Ah, we've made it to spring. Spring is here. Spring is here. Life is Skittles and life is beer. Oh, what a wonderful time of the world is the spring. I do, don't you? But we're not poisoning pigeons in the park. Not this time. Lotus, welcome in. What? You've not heard that song before? Oh, I apparently can't put a sign there because I've finagled up that positioning. My brain decided to add a Tom Lehrer song into the mix. Do do. Surely you've heard of the song Poisoning Pigeons in the Park. Spring is here, spring is here, life is Skittles and life is beer. Oh, what a wonderful time of the year is the spring. I do. Don't you love it too? You were so out of context, and now you still don't have any. Yeah. Context? Context? In this economy? Well, we're all doomed. Haha, the squirrel's gone mad. Mad, I tell you. Meow. Meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Welcome in, Moses. It's good to see you. Even if I am slightly insane. Just assume it's normal. On the topic of things you will never work with, today we feature methyl iodide. Ooh. Yeah, no. And yet you're still here, even if you're insane. Well, that says a lot more about me than me. Sorry, you than I don't know. What was I saying? Says a lot more about me than you. Well, And we have a wheezing in chat for those who are reaching for their asthma inhalers. Here we go. Your professor asked you if you were willing to use it in one of your reactions, and you went, "Yeah, I'd rather not die, please." Yep, that feels fairly accurate. Is this place rapidly filling in with detail? I love it. It's lovely. It's detailed. Really? Really? You just had to figure out how to spell that redacted for something else. The lack of H made that difficult, and now it's like, yeah, here's proof. What? I'm very, very confused as to... Oh, wheezing. Oh, right. Yes. The lack of an H would make it. Yeah. Yeah. It does feel like it should have an H. I was about to say, suddenly Tor drops an H-bomb. Whee. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Isn't H-bomb a streamer? I don't know. Scotsman's lost it. Better than a wheezing bomb. That thing is pure poison. Eek. I feel like this should have water in it. Where's my nearest infinite water supply? There's got to be one around here somewhere. I'm sure I left an infinite water source right here. There we are. See? Infinite water source. Carefully hidden in the path. Is it bad that I deliberately hide infinite water sources in places? Canadian Dragon, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I nearly said Thursday, but I think that was wishful thinking. I only want 2. I keep forgetting that it's actually 3 bottles to fill a cauldron. 3 bottles in my cauldron, and it's full up. 3 bottles in my cauldron, and it's full up. And if one bottle falls into the cauldron, and suddenly gets drunk, there'll be 2 bottles in the cauldron, and Scotsman's out of luck. I feel like I should do these walls. What colour should these walls be? Ribs in the slow cooker. Can't wait. That sounds nice. So I've got, let's see, we've got tough for the there. We've got stone and tough in those. They should be wall cut. Oh, we've got stone and moss in these. I'm tempted to go with the stone and moss so that it's fairly consistent around the side of the room. Should be wall color. Yes. We really need food over internet protocol, please. And I don't just mean Deliveroo. Because that's not a protocol, that's a ripoff. If there are any left over. That's the best joke ever. There's no leftovers. We don't need food over IP. You would be spherical, and your doctor tells you that's a bad thing. Yeah. Mine pretty much agrees with you there, Tor. Don't know why I've just opened those trapdoors to walk through them. Why did I open... Oh, who knows? Who cares? Okay, I have cracked stone bricks. I've also cracked, but that's a different problem. Mossy stone bricks, those will do nicely. Stone bricks. If you could still, if you could have smelled last night's roast, your mouth would still be watering. Just as well I couldn't then. Hold on. Stone bricks, cracked stone bricks, mossy stone bricks, and cobblestone. Cobblestone, 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 why? If I can't build, then... What? God, I'm looking forward to a quiet weekend. It would be nice to be able to have a quiet weekend and not worry about things, and maybe sit down and try finally to get round to working out where the heck I left the tools for doing a world trim, and consider sorting out the very, very late now world download. Because I've only been promising that for a while. If I can move between food over infinite, if I can move between from the point to that. I mean, there's still 10 more months left in the year before I have to do another world download, Raven. It's not like I've still got time. It'll be fine, he said, knowing full well that it wasn't. I quite like that. That works. Right, I'm going to do this row. But then I think that ceiling needs to be more of the Fnerbly. What's that stuff? Nether brick. Yeah, that stuff. You know what? Let's just put all of that into my inventory. I feel like those three should be stairs. Alright, testing a new reaction tomorrow. Need to get some sleep. Look after yourself, Blast, and if the reaction starts to bubble, run. Or at least make sure that you've got a professor between you and the stuff that's not supposed to be bubbling. Always remember, sacrifice a professor. They're the ones who are paid to be there. Please do not take this as a recommendation. I am not legal counsel or sensible. Or have a professor in the room. If they run, defenestrate yourself. Yep, that's the one. A balloon of helium walks into a bar. Bartender said, "We don't serve noble gases. Helium doesn't react." Oh, oh dear. Surely that should be given an ignoble. Ow. If it doesn't bubble, don't worry. If it bubbles, then it'll be fine. Hopefully. It'll be fine. You didn't need that limb anyway. It was limb-itless. Or just limb-bitting. Oh, actually, I don't need to do that one. No, it's the pun for the next event. Oh dear. I have no idea what time of day it is now that I've taken the clock out of my inventory. Hotbar. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Apart from the block of stone floating. I'm wondering if I should put another 2 of these shells across here. Or if I should put something else across here. Because these partitions feel... How should we put this? Incomplete? They feel like they're missing something. And I don't quite know what yet. That. Oh, hold on. No. Come on, get it right, Scott. You've got a plan here. 2 of those. Turn it into 2 of those. And then you place 1 of these here. Good night, Blast. That looks wrong. Let's go to that first. That's better. Oh, I'm actually just going to leave that as stone at the back of those, because it kind of feels like it's sort of, oh yeah, we did, sort of dig this into the world, and then we just left it. It was solid enough. I need a stone brick or 2. No, just the 1. And do hickory format. Yes, that one. Dip, 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 dip. Just leaves us this wall to do. Ah, no. Give me that block back. And we have a tarantula in chat. That is a tarantula. Whatever the heck one of those is. I love the fact that I'm building an interior and then building walls. it's like, today, Scotsman is going to make this as hard as possible for himself by making it really difficult to get to the bits that he's trying to place blocks in. It's a spider. I'm shocked. 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 I tell you. It's the Joltik. Ah, I think I have a few of those in my yellow deck in the Pokemon app on Android. Ah, yeah, Galvantula. Yeah, I've got those. Yes, I occasionally do play the Pokemon app on Android. The actual full PCG. I think I need to put something here, but I don't know what. Oh, there's a block floating on that bed. There's a block on that bed, dear chat, dear chat. There's a block on that bed, and it's confusing as heck. TCG Live on the mini version pocket. I think it's live. Hold on, let me check. Pokemon TCGP is what it shows up on the Android app listing as. Yeah, pocket. It's reasonably interesting, and hey, it scratches the itch occasionally of I can get free cards just by opening the app once a day, give or take. Alright, you two. Alright. You go in there, you go in there, you go in there, you go in there. You, and you don't. Alright. This one has the nether bricks in it. Didn't I have nether bricks somewhere else that I had to place somewhere? I got that vague feeling that I had nether bricks that I couldn't fit into one of those chests. And I'm fairly sure I might have uttered the words, if I put this in here, I will never locate it again. Well, looks like I might have been right. I don't want to do dark oak shelves, but I do want to do... So I'm still looking at... That's the wrong side. I'm still looking at this gap above these thingamies. What if I go with dark oak trapdoors? Actually, no. Dark oak trapdoors don't go well with dark oak shelves. What if I went with spruce trapdoors? Let's go with those. Right. One thing I'm trying to remember. What is it that pillagers won't walk over? Because I think we've proven with science that they completely ignore and will walk straight over the top of magma blocks, won't they? Bushes. Excellent. Thank you. Rivers. They don't walk over rivers, they swim. Heil Hydrate. Thank you, Ritsu. No, that's one hut. Ah, where's my... There it is. But I have to fill in the corners. Do what? You mean these corners? Or... and a stretch as well. Oh, okay. Stretch. Stretch. Ah. Oh, bushes. Bushes. So what I was thinking is, I was thinking of putting a a block of bushes across here, so that all of the pillagers can happily exist inside of this room, but not get out of it. Cool. I'm glad you think so, because I have no idea sometimes. Not mossy enough for the carpet, maybe pale moss carpet. I mean, you can put normal carpet over the top of it for all I want, but pale moss probably is a good idea. Whoops, that's in the wrong place. Just go faster, like regular bush, but with velocity. You have to have the velocity. It's a bit like Gemini Tay. God's favourite princess. Loopy! Welcome in. How you doing, Loopy? I had a... There it is. One, two, three, and a few. Yep, that'll it. One. Two. Four. Yep. Okay, so we've got the armor stands, we've got the nameplates. Reminds me of the fastest dinosaur, the Velocity Raptor. Oh, goodness. I'm liking the. You're immobile fighting your cat off, trying to eat. That seems perfectly reasonable, Raven. That seems perfectly reasonable. Right. Rawr. 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 I need something on these tables. Ba-doing. 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 Dee-da-ba-dee. Ba-da-ba-dee. Ba-da-ba. Be-da-ba-ba-ba. And I don't think I have any... no, I don't have any item frames. I do have Ravagers going rawr in my ear. Let the kitty talk to us, Raven. I think that the kitty already did. How do you think you got that V? Speaking of cats, Simon has joined. Hi, Simon. Are you any good at typing today? Yep. Full-on typo from Simon there. Still don't know what I took out of this. You don't say, Simon. Ooh, hey, mini barrels. I'll use those. And mini chests. Let's use a couple of those. Mini lodestones I'm not so sure about. One of these has... There it is. Right, what do we got? We have... Nothing, I feel like. Ooh, those will do nicely. Let's have a couple of those. Hold on. Where did I have those other... There they were. The mini lodestones can go in with the mini... Really? Why does one of them have quote pads? Quote pads? Quote marks. Lunch acquired and eating outside to enjoy the weather before the storm front hits tomorrow. Look, that sounds nice, Elk. That sounds nice. I'm gonna take a couple of smokers. Right, there was something else I came over here for. I really wish I could not remember what it was. Oh, yes. No. That, yeah. Let's grab about that many. Turkey bacon wrap and sun chips. Ooh. That sounds nice. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Scotsman sanity is fnubbling forever. There's no way that's enough. Wow, that got me 6. I've still got 8 left. Okay. That's better. Psst, 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 psst. You do not know the power of psst, 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 psst. Hey, Footy. Welcome in. The sound of a hollow Simon. This is the sound of a hollow Simon. Almost turned off your laptop. Clearly having opinions on the way today's stream is going. I'm sorry, Simon. Right. I'm gonna put a smoker here and another one here because they kind of look like things that possibly might be stuff to fnurble with things, and I knew what I was saying before I started that, and then I forgot. So, yep, that happened. No. Tankards, yes, those things. Yeah, power. Yeah, wait. Why does the mini chest look like it's a mini trapped chest? Sounds like Kitty needs their own laptop. We do not need Simon to have their own internet access. That could be dangerous. Catch the original laptops. Exactly. Simon has his own account on Twitch. That's just Simon being a show off. Oh no, that just looks too even. Can't do that. I'll drop that there. Yep, okay. We'll just have to hold on to that jukebox. I can't stop. Don't stop the fnurbling. Ooh, that's an interesting. Huh. Interesting. Might have to ponder things to do with things there. Mostly because if he does something dumb, it won't be on your account. Yeah, it's nice to be able to blame the cat sometimes, though. I should eat before I get told off. That's wax. If I try and eat that, I'll get told off even harder. We were gonna do something over the top here, including crossed spears. I feel like that end wall needs something. Simon does have his own laptop. He uses your own laptop that was mostly busted, but you haven't turned that one on in months now. Well, that's no help. It's not warm. What's the point of a laptop if it's not warms for cats? You've been too busy. That makes perfect sense. Cross spears behind the shield. Yes, that's what it was. Thank you, Raven. So the question becomes, what do we make that wall out of? Because it needs something. Tempted to make it out of tough. Ow. That fence post jumped out at me. I swear that fence post jumped out at me. Wait, what? Those did not come from over here. They came from over here. Oh, hey, I had leather in there. Oh, well. I'm gonna need 5 of those. 3 of those. And 2 spears. What did we do for the spears in here? I'm going to go with a stone spear, just for the sole and simple purpose of... I think it'll probably look alright. Is it normal stone for stone spears? No, it's cobble, isn't it? How dare they be consistent? I haven't even logged in the last few days, True Purple. I had to mess with Square's fnurбling system anyway, because they told me that my credit card had changed, and therefore my subscription to Final Fantasy had suddenly stopped. And I was not impressed. Polished deep slate. I'd like 2 more of those. 3 more of those. Some of those. Yep. That's not a block you can put into there. Let's go with that. I had to laugh. I was looking at an area today, and I found about 12 full barrels of basalt. 12 barrels of basalt. I was like, oh, how long has that been there? It's one of those, where did this pile of basalt that will last me at least a month come from? Boing. Boing. It goes boingity 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 boing, boingity 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 boing. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Like a Scotsman. Bounce, bouncy, bounce. Which reminds me. Loopy, if you're still here, we regularly get boops from Cutie. Hello, Cutie. Thank you for the boops. Also, Cutie has, carers. Boing, boingity, 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 boing, boingy, boingy. Boingy, boing, boingy, boing, boingy, boing. De boing, de boing, 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 boingity, boing, boing, de boing. Right. Whatever we do here, I should leave myself the option of doing similar here for the doorway. So let's think this through for about 2.5 seconds and then ignore it and just do whatever the heck we feel like. Just going to say, you've been pinged. Embrace the ping. Have I? I have no idea where I've been pinged, because I don't see one in Discord. Have I been pinged? Nope, I see no ping. There's no ack for that ping. Ack, 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 ack. We come in peace. Well, if it's in a certain camp, it's it is very highly hiding. I'll have a look later. Moon! Hey, Moon! How you doing? Oh, you finally you moved over to Phasmo, did you? How was Phasmo with Luna and Khan? Did you manage to dodge the ghosties? So you forgot to update the perms in one channel. That might make a difference. Welcome in, Moon. I hope you've had a lovely stream. I know it was a bit chaotic at times, but it sounded like it was great fun. Oh, did you try Tanglewood? It was good, terrifying, and full of... Yeah, those sounded like they were annoying. Tanglewood looks so different. Ooh. No spoilers on the new map. Going to be playing later. Is it good? A spoiler, Blacklad. If it looks so good, does that count as enough of a spoiler to not be a spoiler? They've done a good job. Excellent. Then it sounds like you're sounds like you've gotten some information without being spoiled. Oh no, I did bring them. Yay. I'm just going to go with polished tough for the back of the wall. But actually, I'm going to do polished tuft. Ooh, no. Ah, no, 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 no. No. It sounds like a motorbike trying to start up here. No, 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 no. Because then we put our shield and thingies. Mining and crafting is going well. I am attempting to decorate out the armory block in Gordonstein. Actually, it's probably quicker to go to the cam account. So we've added this building onto the corner of the cliff right next to the main castle, Great Hall. And this is becoming the armory into which I'm storing all sorts of weaponry. And it's got an access ramp down into it. It's got some issues in this corner. And then it's got a little bit of scope creep because it's also become a barracks block into which a set of Gordons will be added in the future for people. Those Gordons will not have access to the TNT room. The TNT room, including the cannonballs, is not accessible. I'm keeping that away from everybody. Now the ping should have pinged. Aha! The ping has pinged. But, yeah. So this is... because I've got the ongoing thing where people can, for channel points, allow themselves to recruit a pillager. This area is going to allow for pillagers to be added to it as one of the barracks blocks, as well as being an armory. Which is why it's getting heavily detailed with the decoration. I say that like that's not an excuse I was going to use anyway. I would like... Gonna get some dinner to 12:30 a.m. Goodness, yes. Look after yourself, Moon, and thank you for popping in. I hope you have some nice food. Oh yeah, I like that. Right, let's get the armor stands in for this. Okay. I apologize now, we're going armor standing again. This might take a minute. Show arms. Add a spear. Gravity of no. Love the new copper bars. Feel they're more blood orange than expected. Yes, but once they reach this level, they are so much better. This is beautiful. This... Actually, you can do a lot with this colour. But this colour is fantastic. As is the first tier of the green that it goes immediately after. I've just thought. Oh, I've just had a thought. And it wasn't painful. So if I do minus 90... No. That one's the 90. And that one of 29 minus. I can swap main and offhand. And then hand the second spear to the same thing. I can do 2 spears with 1 armor stand. That sounds way too much like a sensible way of getting it really nicely to cross. Alright, look at that. 2 spears, 1 armor stand. Right, let's get this back towards the wall. Hope to God that I don't have to worry about it vanishing. Now can I put a shield in the head? I'm going to cheat and make a kite shield. But that's going to need a little bit more tinkering in a minute. I have a plan. I have a plan. Oh, I should have made the shields. Nope. I hadn't seen the... They're great on an armor stand. I've got a whole wall of them in here, Loopy. Hey, Mad. Welcome in. Yeah, I've got a whole wall of them in here. They look really cool. Different styled shields would be cool. Yes. I know Elkhorn... on Idiotic server, Elkhorn now has his Captain America shield. And it's cool. It's modded, but... or data packed even. But it looks so cool. Now the question is, do I banner to shield, or do I shield... Actually, banners... yeah, snubble it. Hold on. Let's just check something. Arms. Show arms. If I just give you a banner. Minus No, hold on. No, it looks like he's holding a lollipop. Need to ask Pat what the command for that is. Custom model thing like all the hats on Hermitcraft. Ah. Has somebody been playing with Blockbench? Because I really should consider that. I do, Midna. And I will be using that in just a minute. I mean, the question... I could do. Hold on. Show arms. Because I can do this. Whoops. Okay. Problem is, even then it's quite small, and it's still got the stick out the bottom. So it still looks like a banner. Rather than like an armor stand. Sorry, rather than like a shield. Which is a shame. Yeah. I will probably do that. The problem is, if you do a design on a shield, and we've done this, it actually, the shields are low quality. Yeah, it's very boo. It is very, very boo. Ooh, hold on. Hold. I have a clue. I might need another armor stand. This is going to be a little bit more decorative than planned. Go figure. Alright. Huddle. Boing. Boing. Let's see what we can do by cheating. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat like a cheetah. Cheetah McCheetah face. Vanilla Tweaks has an HD shield banners as a resource pack. It does, and I really should consider installing that. I've really been trying to avoid having too many texture packs, or data pack, resource packs even. Oh, I keep forgetting that. Really? Why do shields on the head have to actually be off-centered? That's just not fair. Also, why did you just reset the arms the moment I turned off gravity? Huh. Weird. do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Actually, I want these to be about that. I apologise profusely for the amount of Z clipping that. Ah! Nope! That Z clipping is just no. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Ooh, so close to what I wanted, and yet so nowhere near it. Hey, Feg. Welcome in. Lurking with no audio. Well, everything I've just said is completely useless there, then. Welcome in, Feg. Oh, Hail Hydrates. And to go with it, a stretch. Thank you, Feg. Not that you can hear any of that. I might have to do this with multiple armor stands. I know what I want to do, but I don't think I can do it. Oh, I need to turn off that. Also, I think I'm gonna have to do the shield banner. That's the other one. Thank you, Raven. Yeah, it was something like that. It was along the lines of, oh, you can't hear a word I'm saying, so anything I say is just, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no kidding, Elkhorn. No, 5's too much. 2.5. Yeah. Oh, that's a fnurble. Let's go for 2. Problem is, if I take it back into the wall, it goes black. And yeah, I want it to be right about... I don't know. Hold on. Where is that in relation to... Oh, actually, that's not bad. That's 1 point... Let's go for 1.5. No. 1.48. So... Ah! Get back here. Copy. Armor stands are just fnurbly at the best of times. This is the problem. Okay, welcome in. Right, show arms. Give it a shield. I said give it a shield. Paste that. Swap main and offhand. No. Mirror arms. There we are. For 8. They look like Tweedledum and Tweedledummer. But they're getting close to what I wanted. I need to lower them a bit. Why are those... They're not in the middle. Are those... See, this is the problem. Trying to get these things evenly into the middle. Well, apparently... apparently a zombie decided that it took offense at my llamas. Or was it the other way round? Oi! You were not invited to this party. Dagfnurble. Yeah, the zombie got the llamas, Kel. I got a copper chestplate and a copper helmet, though. That might be... Actually, that might be useful. The Laminati shall have their revenge. Yep. I need arms. To arms. Alright. Swap that. Swap that. Yeah, and I don't like that. Okay. Gravity will go off. No. That needs to be minus 90. see if we can get this centralized. That's going to be a fnurble. Is that centralized? It's about as close to centralized as it's going to get. Oh, I need to up. Of course, upping the scale messes with the location, doesn't it? Because it's off-center, so why does that feel like that's not straight up and down? I mean, it is, but it doesn't feel like it. That's about it. Do, 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 do. Now we back it into... Why does that feel like it's too small? Look after yourself, Midna. Oh, because it tilts forward slightly, of course, and being able to untilt it is almost impossible due to the joys of armor stand hands. I'm going to make this one bigger. Are we centralized? Not in the slightest. Actually, we're not far off. There, now we are. And then we take it back into the wall a bit until it just... Come on. Where's the point? There. Lock it, invisible it. I like that. I like that. On that note, oh, look after yourself, Kel, and look after yourself, Midna. Both of you have a good night. Sorry, I was trying to get that last. It does, and now I'm going to ruin it a little, but we will see if it ruins it or not. Yes. No. I want to see what happens if I put a set of copper armor just behind it. I hope you sleep well, both Midna and Kel, and I will look forward to seeing you again soon. Good. That's nearly where I want it. Oh, yes. Nah, that was better. Flat and even. Take it back just a little bit and make it invisible. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong screen. Camera? Both accounts are the same thing. Yeah. I think that might work. I think about the only thing that might be necessary is to put something down here and something down here, but I don't think I really want to. I think that would... It kind of looks like a deck of cards, to be brutally honest. But I think it looks... I think that actually fits for what we're looking for. If anything, the camera count shows it worse because the camera count can't hide the armor stands. I'm going to cheat. Let's have a look at this in Pretties mode. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, yes. With that lighting, that looks good. It's because I'm using the Copper Lanterns tour. Maybe that's what I need. A couple of... Yes, yes. I know what I need. More like a logo than a display of shields and weapons. It sort of does, I agree. But then shields on a wall tend to look a bit like a logo at times. Hey, Urban. What I want to do is... I want... Let's see. I want 2 of these. Yeah, I'm going to use normal campfires because I want to counter the blue a bit. Also, I forgot just how... I forgot what the OI command sounds like. And I was like, what the heck was that? And then I remembered what it was, and it was awesome. It was perfectly timed as well, Raven. Yes. No TV at the internet at the moment, but you've got internet coming on Thursday. Oh, that sounds like you're making progress on getting yourself settled in, Urban. Doing. Ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. Ba-ding, 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 bing, 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 bing. Oh, Tor. You know, aerials and TV are those things that still exist, despite centuries of people trying to get away from it. That chair is going to feel very warm, but and then I'm going to do 2 of the solid ones on each side. I am trying to decide if I want to recess those into the wall rather than having them stick out. I could take out the blocks immediately behind up to about that height. Speak soon, just nipping in being on mobile data. It's good to see you, Urban, and I'm glad that you're getting yourself settled. You see, that has just lost a lot of the impact of existing. Because it's now completely flat here. Yeah, putting it into the wall, it's just lost too much definition. It had to be checked. It definitely was worth checking. But it lost too much. It's a shame that I think the reason it feels like it's a problem is because the trapdoors make it feel like it's too wide. What if I do it without the trapdoors? I think the trapdoors might be too much. I have one thing I could do. And it's totally over the topping it, but it might look really awesome. I think without the trapdoors it looks better than with them. But I have one thing that might make it look just that extra bit better. So let's get rid of... none of those go in there. And... that yin. That yin. Two of those. I almost want those to be... actually, I can use two of these and take them back by one. Back by two. There. That. I don't think they age when they're... oh, smeg it. I'm just going to wax them just in case. I was going to say, I don't think they age when they're on armor stands, but I don't want to test it. Just in case. Yeah, it only costs me 2 pieces of wax and really takes away that concern of will it stop looking right. Right. One. Show arms. That. Head. No. What scale up do I need to make it to have it as a full block? So it's not 1.5. I don't think it is. I think it might just be fine. It's got Z clipping on the edges. It's fine until you move. There we are. No more Z clipping. That... I quite like that. I think that works. Have I got the height right? I think I need to go down by one more fraction of the... There we are. One more fraction of a fnurble. Hey, Bellfire. Welcome in. What size is that? 1.62. Show arms. That. Locket. Main hand head. 6.2. Gravity off. 1. And now we just bring it back into this. And just keep going until it's perfect. Like so. Invisible, yes. I like the way that once I've done it once, it's so much easier to do the second time. Ah, goodness. You know, I think that's perfect. I think that might be just what I was looking for. In a world where I basically now have given in to the fact that I'm playing with armor stands, just sometimes, certain areas, I massively go heavily with them. That's it. It doesn't need any more at that end of the room. And I'm betting... Let's see what this does with the... Oh, that lighting. That is just gorgeous. Oh, that is just fantastic. I know we're early for Pretties mode, but that doesn't mean I can't look at it. Right, let's get this wall done. Now, what we do is pretty much the same here, but without the inset. So I basically take those 6 out and just do this, and I've got an immediate arch, and that will be what I want, what I really, really want. And I don't have enough of that. Oh, no, that doesn't go there. I need more deep slate. Ba-ba-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo. I should also find pale moss and berry bushes. Ow. I found the berry bushes. Actually, I'm going to get 6 and put 2 rows of them. In fact, I'm going to get more than 6, because then I can... Ow! There. Right, do I have... Nope. 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 Yes. And a hydrate. I'll hydrate. and to go with it, a stretch. Thank you, Raven. Oh, yep. Thank you, Raven. What else did I come back here for? Oh, yes. The Cobble Deep Slate. Kind of important. And I never did use the tough. Oh, hey, the dirt I need. Let's put the leather and the bamboo raft in here. Get rid of that. Oh, hey, I can put that in there as well. And the armor stand can go back into my decorating chest. Why do I have 32 stone cutters? Oop. Tier armory when it's ready. Yay! We got another one going into the armory. Woohoo! Or our first armory. That might be tomorrow, Raven. But I think we're getting pretty danged close to it. Because basically it's going to be once I've finished this doorway that I could theoretically consider it. But thank you for collecting... Well, thank you for just being amazing at Raven. You are here ridiculously amounts of time. You are here all the time. You are a fantastic supporter of this channel, and yeah, you heck, you're one of the reasons why this the streaming exists at all. So, thank you. That's not where that block goes. Right, now we put the dirt in. I'm tempted to put two here as well, and just move those 2 blocks further out. Yeah, I think having that much by way of sweet berries should basically keep them in, I hope. Where did I put the... There it is. But the only problem is... it's consistently giving me the tall. Really? You're only gonna... Ah, there we are. Oh, I didn't want the tall. There we are. Ah, okay. You can actually break it to get back the short. Derp. So you're thinking of we need some tyranny, do you, Tor? It feels like it needs some... No, I don't want to... I was going to say it feels like it needs something here, but actually I think we just need it to be less here. You thought suggesting Anasaur. This isn't M11. It isn't tyranny time. It is, however, Holy Toad time. And it's a rare. So there we are, everybody. Rare Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in catching their Pokemon. Have we done all of the interior here? We missed anything. I mean, there's lots of that. Oh no! Nice try. I feel like I should put some books in there. Just to... I don't know, actually it looks kind of alright without anything in it. And I like these matching with those. You know, I think I'm going to declare this room as complete. I mean, it still needs this staircase sorting, and it still needs the smithy at the top of the stairs. But I think this room might actually be done. Do I need to add anything? I think we just need to add I was about to say, need to add a Pokemon. Need to add a Gordon. This one should be interesting. It's all downhill. Oh, hey, I've got a bed in here. Woohoo! Hey, fellas. I need a name tag. I forgot the name tags. And, you know, I should do the book. Let's book it. Where is Raven in the alphabet? There. So that's got Tear in the Raven. Tear in the Raven? Tear in the Armory. Out of curiosity, does... Oh, that map is massively out of date. Right. Oh, name tag. Love the fact that I'm in a world where I don't have to worry about XP levels so often, because I keep dying to Ravagers in Decked Out. Even when I succeed Decked Out, I die. Right. Let's grab a spruce boat. Hello. One of you gets to go downhill. No, sir, into the... Would you mind getting in the boat? Look, you're supposed to be a well-trained Gordon. Into... Where are you going? Raven, Tear's being difficult. in the boat. Thank you. Good Lord. I don't think Tyr wanted to go to the armory. Now the nice thing is, it should all be downhill from here. This is going to be one of those easy ones to actually get Gordon into. For the moment. Let's assume that I don't stuff this up with over-decorating this top level. Whoa. Sudden acceleration downhill there. And the other advantage is, by putting those at that height, I don't think he can get onto them. Well, he's the Gordon God of Chaos. Oh, hold on. How else if we name him? Ratty, welcome in. There we are, Raven. We have Tyr. Welcome to the barracks. In the armory. Now, we hope to God that you can't actually walk out. Please tell me you can't walk out. Yeah, you're going to tell me that you can't walk out, aren't you? Please be sure. Please be good. Please be good. He really wants to hang out with the weapon racks, doesn't he? Well, this room, I really like the way that this room has come together in this stream. I know it's taken an entire stream to do the interior, but boy, has it been worth it. Right, let's see. This all needs to come out so that we can put some sort of wall on it. As does this. Oops. Part of me is wondering what this area is going to be. I haven't decided. That will leave there for the moment. Must remember to return the boat to the recruiting centre. I saw Tyr walking past for a second there. Oh. Well, that's a fnurble. I found the outside world. I didn't know I was looking for it, but I found it. Hi. Come on. Keep going this way. Come on. Nope. Excellent. He gave up and decided not to come this way. Woohoo! Oh god, I love the way that just adding a pillager into a... You know, I thought those actually looked like they were connected. I wonder if I need to turn those by 90. But then they'd look what? I love the way that just having a pillager in a room actually helps it feel more alive. It's alive. Alive! Also, that chain does not need to be that colour. Yeah, it's better that colour. Oh, hey dude. I think you've just proven that you can walk into that corner, but you can't walk into any of the squares here. Thank you, dude. Actually, I think it would have been better taking that one further. Yeah, it's better like that, I think. That one looks like it's sort of aged on the end of the chain. That one is wholly aged, and that one's not aged at all, so that's better. Yep. I'm going to start waxing some of this. I think that one's already waxed. And so is that one. Okay. How are we doing on the actual roof? Is the actual roof starting to get the right colour? No. Not in the slightest. Oh, there's one block close to where... Oh, good grief. Although that said, I think the lower roof has actually made it quite a long way towards being oxidized from where it used to be. But boy, does copper take forever to age when it's in a large clump. It's slowly getting to Slowpoke pink. Is that what that colour is? Ooh, we're at quote 200. Right. I think I'm going to use the main account for a lot of the pictures for Pretty's mode today, because it doesn't have the armor stands visible. Oh. Tia, do you want to come out of your... where are you hiding? That looks cool. Oh, hey dude. You blend in a little, but... oh yeah. Sorry. Thank you, Raven. Who would harm in a house like this? Is it Tia? Combine that with all of the armor stand work in here. And we've got the actual armor going in here. Oh, thank you for showing off the place, Tia. Oh, that's a view. Thank you for the recruit, Raven. It is actually really, really nice to have somebody in screen that actually feels like they should be here. Hi. Hi. What do you think of the armory, dude? Yeah, I agree. I need to... oh, I don't have distinct animations. That's the thing. Distinct animations would make this so much better. We have an Impidimp in chat, for those who might be interested in a final Pokemon of stream. Because I'm not running for another 14 minutes. Oops, it's already gone. Yeah, happy guests go magic cut. Well, that's because I harm. I'm one release behind Elkhorn. Kel's already advised me that the version that I haven't gotten actually fixes that. Because awesome. Actually, since I don't have a Happy Ghast here. Oh, I think I already did update it. Suddenly he looks so much more alive. Just a little bit. Is my Ghast wearing his clothes? I only have the... Wow. He looks angry. Oh, I think that looks fantastic. Right. And with that, I am going to hit this button so we don't have all the harming, and this button so that we head for the exiting screen. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been absolutely lovely having you all here, and all of the mayhem and chaos that has gone with it. And thank you for Moon. Thank you to Moon for that raid in. I will be back again tomorrow at the same time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we have one more room, primarily, to finish off the armory, and that is the upstairs forge, right at the door. So, I think we'll be working on that tomorrow to try and finish off this area, which will be really cool, because that will be another huge section of Gordonstein that will have been quite heavily decorated, which will be nice. Let's see. Who do we have around that we can raid out to? Because there are so many awesome people to raid out to. Well, that's interesting. Let's go. Why do I have a tab on the Orion Sound? That's not where I was expecting to see a tab. But yes, thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been lovely. Let's see. Who do we have? There's a lot of people on one shot at the moment, because that is on day 3, one of the 3. We've got... who shall we head for? Where's the... wrong screen. But yes, thank you to everyone for joining me. It is absolutely lovely to have you all here. Good lord. Ooh, don't think we've rated them for a while. You know what? There is the absolutely fabulous and fantastic Stewman's Kitchen who is... Where are they on my list? Are they accepting raids? There we are. They are actually talking about the next season of Dragonfell, which feels like a lovely thing to hear about and consider. So, I'm going to send us all over to there. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Thank you for being here. Take care. Bye-bye.